Well, hello and welcome to our midweek message this week. It's been a bit of a rollercoaster ride for us as a nation this week, hasn't it? Think back to Sunday evening. You may or may not have been one of the nearly 31 million people who are estimated to have watched the Euro 2020 final. But even if you didn't, it won't have escaped your notice that it was on. There was the excitement of the early England goal. The mounting tension as the game went on, Italy equalised and we went to extra time. And then the drama of the penalty shootout. The disappointment, the devastation as not one, not two, but three England penalties missed their mark. And then a kind of subdued feeling that settled, certainly in our household, and I'm thinking probably across the nation. Gosh, it must have been hard enough for those three young men who missed their penalties to have to process their own thoughts and feelings, the devastation, the sense of responsibility they may have felt for their part in England's loss. I was glad it wasn't just one of them, that they were at least one amongst three. Hard enough for them to pick themselves up from what happened on the football pitch without everything that was to follow. The online racist abuse that came on Monday escalated things to a whole other level. Suddenly it became about something much more than just a game of football. It was horrendous to see and hear some of what was being said and done. Unbelievable and completely unacceptable. And yesterday attention seemed to turn to one of the three in particular, Marcus Rashford. This young man who's done so much in the last year to raise awareness of the needs of the poor. This local turned national hero whose campaigns have made a real difference and influenced decisions for good. We may not have seen it before this week, but I'm guessing we'll all now have seen his face on the mural on the wall in the local town that he's from. A mural that was cruelly defaced by those who turned on him. But then what followed was an outpouring of love. Something really quite beautiful. Messages of love and support that came from people near and far. A mural that's now been lovingly restored. And this wall that now stands not just with the footballer's face, but covered as it is with England flags, with these messages of support. A mural that sends a powerful message that I think gives and speaks with some perspective over the events of the last week. A perspective that helps us to know that our boys did great to get to the final, that there are bigger issues at stake than football, and that we will not be overcome by evil, but will overcome evil with good. And that we all have a part and a responsibility to play our part, speaking up, acting for racial justice and equality whenever and wherever we can. I've been reminded of some words of Paul's that he wrote in his second letter to the Thessalonians, something for us to take away with us. May our Lord Jesus Christ himself and God our Father, who loved us and by his grace gave us eternal encouragement and good hope, encourage your hearts and strengthen you in every good deed and word. So as we commit ourselves to be those who pray and act to see God's kingdom come in more of its fullness, may we be those who are encouraged and strengthened in every good deed and word. Bye for now.